Hello, dear listeners. Welcome to Flavors and Knowledge, the culinary journey that tantalizes your palate and nourishes your mind. I'm your host, Chef Walter Potenza. Welcome back. In today's episode, I would like to talk to you about the unearthing the cornmeal heritage in the state of Rhode Island. Rhode Island is renowned for its coastal charm and vibrant cultural heritage, including a rich culinary history, very often overlooked nationally, but with respectability here in the region. The state's gastronomic traditions have deep roots, and exploring them is essential to start with their well-known cornmeal and its role in the lives of the locals through time. The history of cornmeal in our state begins with the indigenous people who inhabited the region long before the arrival of the European settlers. The Narragansett and the Wampanoag tribes were the primary inhabitants of the territory, and they were already cultivating corn or maize when the first European explorers set foot here on these shores. And at the time, cornmeal, a versatile ingredient used to make various dishes, like cornbread and porridge, was indeed a staple in their diet. With the arrival of English settlers in the 17th century, cornmeal played a critical role in sustaining the colony. The settlers adopted the indigenous culinary traditions, incorporating the available ingredients into their diets. Among their favorite was, of course, cornbread, often baked in simple brick ovens, which became a staple in many households. In addition, recipes like Johnny cakes and hasty pudding became very common, reflecting the influence of corn in the region's cuisine. The state of Rhode Island played a prominent role in the triangular trade that transported enslaved Africans to America during the 18th and the 19th centuries, and the consumption of cornmeal was an essential component of the enslaved Africans' diet. As a result of the connections established through the slave trade, cornmeal continued to be integral to the culinary transition to the ocean state. And furthermore, the Industrial Revolution in the 19th century brought about significant changes in Rhode Island's landscape, and the state culinary traditions evolved accordingly. With the advent of milling technology, cornmeal became more rarely available, increasing its popularity. And at the same time, new mills across the state began producing cornmeal, thus making it more accessible to a broader population, even in nearby states. It certainly began a new transformation that became further ingrained in the local culinary culture. In the 1930s, the Great Depression presented economic challenges for many Rhode Islanders, leading to a resurgence in the consumption of cornmeal. The product was a cost-effective means of providing nourishing meals for family during difficult times. Familiar dishes such as corn pone and corn dodgers were regularly prepared, and the modest yet nutritious meal played a significant role in alleviating hunger and hardship. And as the local and sustainable food movement gained momentum, many Rhode Islanders embrace artisanal and local source cornmeal. As of today, small-scale mills and farms are producing high-quality stone-ground cornmeal that celebrates the heritage and flavors of this humble ingredient. These efforts preserve the past culinary tradition and, of course, support the state agriculture, including local economy. In conclusion, dear listeners, cornmeal's historical and culinary significance in Rhode Island's food culture is undeniable. The state's vibrant food culture continues to celebrate this humble ingredient, showcasing its unique taste and texture in iconic dishes, just like mentioned before, Johnny Cakes and Primus, and several others. And that is all, dear listeners. The final piece of the puzzle to complete our culinary quest on flavors and knowledge today. Until we meet again, may your culinary adventures be filled with delight, surprises, and of course, a dash of knowledge that elevates your cooking to new heights. Follow us on all the related platforms. For all details, recipes, and news, please follow the links and the show notes. Eat well, stay safe. We'll reconnect on the next round.
Flavors and Knowledge is brought to you by Chef Walter's Cooking School in Cranston, Rhode Island. For classes, workshops, events, and programs, please visit our website at chefwalterscookingschool.com. For all other services offered by Chef Walter's Food Group, check out our main website, chefwalter.com.